Good afternoon, everyone. How you doing? Hope you're having a great day so far. And so I'm going through the news lately, and Gibson's back in the news. I don't know, man. So the thing is this: they're trying to sue everybody over designs, and they're going after a bunch of different boutique builders now. And I'm looking at it going as an artist, because again, not a business person, really don't care, but as an artist, I go, do I really want to support this whole scenario? I don't. I mean, I don't know if I don't, to be honest. I've had Gibson guitars in my arsenal for the last 40 years. It was the first real guitar I bought, was a 78 Les Paul Custom. I love that guitar. It was brilliant. Okay, and I've always had Gibsons in my arsenal, even when other ones had taken the number one spot based on a project I'm doing. But the thing I don't understand is, if Gibson was so hot on the trademarks and patents and all that kind of stuff, why wasn't this done in the 50s, 60s, or even in the 70s? I don't understand. I don't get it. So I'm sitting there wondering to myself, they're a great guitar company. I mean, I personally love Gibson. I do. I love a lot of guitar companies, but Gibson has a special place in my heart because, like I said, that was the first real guitar I bought. And my question is, if you did all this innovation, why don't you do it again? Sit there and say, because of us, people make copies of the Les Paul or the Flying V or the Firebird or the Explorer, whatever it is. You know what I mean? All the big body arch tops, the 335s, 45s, 340s, the 2 Series, all of those. You came up with that. The company came up with that. You're telling me you guys got nothing else? Nothing at all? I mean, I find that hard to believe. You're $1 billion company. I get it. You got financial issues. But get back to what you do. Make great guitars for the musicians that want them. Don't charge us $10,000 for a guitar, and I'm sure it's great. I am. I'm sure the Don Felder Custom Shop LP is just like Don's guitar. But for those of us that are working musicians, I have a car that costs less than that. It's not feasible. Make good guitars for the guitarists that can play them. You know what I mean? Do something about that. It's just a little silly. And then stop going backwards. You're not learning anything from going back in the past outside of getting slapped every time you go to court. And I don't see the point of that. There's no point in running up legal bills for no reason. You guys know what you did. Everybody knows what you did. If people copied that, it's still not the original. Work on that premise. Don't bully people, because that one commercial with Mark Agnesi, that's just over the top and ridiculous. Really? We're watching you? Watch this. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Be realistic. You're a guitar company. Go back to doing what you do, which is building fine guitars. Enough with the other stuff. You know what you did. Make them better. There are other companies out there that have been around for quite some time that are refreshing their models so that people are buying them. You shouldn't be any different. Look at it, talk to the players. Don't do it in a boardroom with guys who don't play guitar or who are all just hobby players. Talk to the musicians in the real world. What do they need? What do they want? What gets them stoked? What makes them buy a particular instrument? It's not rocket science, guys. You know what I mean? Get it together. Otherwise, I don't know that, as myself, I don't know if I can keep supporting this. Because just to see that the next great news in the headlines for Gibson is another lawsuit against somebody. It's not what I want to see. I want to see you guys doing something with guitars, not legal issues. And a lot of it you brought on yourself. The leaked footage of all the guitars being trampled by the bulldozers. You know what I mean? Those guitars could have been given to schools. I'm a teacher a lot of the time now. And I have students that would have loved to have those guitars. Even if the finish isn't quite right. You know what I mean? They don't care about that. They want a good playing instrument that'll last for a while. So come on. Let's get off the high horse. You know what I mean? Tell the guys in the boardroom, we're going back to what we do, which is building great guitars. And let's move along. Yeah? My 2 cents on the whole matter. Hope you guys have a great day.